I do Jesus. I don't do demons. So, yeah. Get your money, sis. Fuck the hater. Get your money, sis. Get your weight up. Make your money move. I ain't mad at you. Yeah, it's all about the cream and getting money, sis. Get your money, sis. Fuck a hater. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Two Cent Tuesdays with Jenny, where you will be getting my unsolicited, unapologetic opinion about what's going on in the world today. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you are notified every single time that I post a new video. And you might as well go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up. Without further ado, let's get right into today's topic. Before I even begin, I want to be very clear and very sensitive to this particular topic. People have lost their lives, and that is what's most important here. Condolences to the families, and our hearts and prayers go out to every last one of you. So let's get into it. This past weekend, Astroworld was full of chaos and raging and ended in fatalities. If you guys don't know, Astroworld is a concert held by Travis Scott, and let's just say the concert was full of chaos, overcrowded, and again ended in fatalities. There were over 50,000 people in attendance. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that people were breaking in to the concert, jumping gates. It was pure chaos. The people were packed in like sardine cans to the point of not even being able to breathe, not even being able to move. People had to be pulled out from the crowd. It was full-on chaos. After Travis Scott brought out rapper Drake, the crowd went insane and they pretty much charged towards the stage, causing 8 people to lose their lives. There were people passing out, going into cardiac arrest. So many people, over 300 injured. The youngest injured was a 10-year-old child. So 8 people were killed from stampeding and being crushed and being unable to breathe. Apparently, there were some concerns about the amount of people attending the concert. That was brought to Travis Scott's attention on several occasions. They hired plenty of officers, non-officers as security. However, it was to believe that there were more security the night before than there was the night that ended so tragically. It was believed that there was also on medical record that a security guard, when trying to apprehend someone, was pricked in the neck by another concert goer, and he fell unconscious and had to be revived with Narcan. And that's basically what they use when someone has an opioid overdose. So they believe that someone was in the crowd pricking people with drugs. But again, everything is under investigation. They are trying to get to the bottom of what went wrong, and lawsuits are being filed against Travis Scott, against Drake, and against Live Nation. Travis Scott has took to social media to address and apologize. I'm going to show you guys a clip of everything. Kylie Jenner has addressed the situation and apologized on behalf of Travis Scott. It is believed that Travis is going to be refunding all the attendees for the concert. Anyone who was there is going to get a refund, as well as he's supposedly paying for funeral arrangements, and all further dates have been canceled. I'm going to go ahead and roll some clips for you guys. I do warn you that it is very, very graphic, so fair warning now. This is some of the footage from that night.
Stop that show! Stop that show! Stop that show! Stop that show! Stop that show!
That's okay with you real quick. Chase me, let's do it.
Send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, you know, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, help them get the help they need, I could just never imagine the severity of this.
So yeah, as you can see in the video, it's moments where there are people actually addressing Travis Scott. He's in communication. There are moments where he stopped the show because people were passing out. It's a lot of back and forth. People are enraged. People are blaming Travis Scott for not stopping the show sooner. As you can see in the clip, they are screaming for help. They are screaming at the cameraman, telling them to stop the show. Everyone wanted the show to stop because there were people literally dying in the crowd. But he continued, and now we have 8 people who has been killed, and they want answers, and they're upset. As they should. So, as always, conspiracy theories that this was some type of demonic ritual. I am not going to get too much into that because I do Jesus. I don't do demons. So, yeah, I'm not going to get too much into that, but they are saying that this was some type of ritual that Travis Scott was well aware of because he continued to perform and watch people's bodies drop. And let's I don't know. It's not really much of a question here for you guys, but what are your thoughts of what took place at Astroworld? Who is to be held responsible? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop my 2 cents in on the situation. Overall, a tragedy, horrible. It breaks my heart that these people came here for a good time and it ended so horribly that people lost their lives. Children were out there getting hurt. People were getting hurt, all for a concert. I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard of the story and everyone blaming Travis Scott, I was just like, he is just an artist. What could he have done? He's up on the stage. What can he have done to stop the crowd from raging? But the more research I've done, the more I've heard, I'm like, I can understand people wanting to put blame on Travis Scott, and I can, but I also understand. I also still feel like, what could he have really done? So let's just try to break everything down. I'm gonna be playing devil's advocate a lot in here because, like I said, I see one side, but I also see the other side. But I get it. I was not there. I don't want to take away from anyone's experience. I'm just going based off of what I've heard and what I've seen. So I know that his past shows came up in question, that this is what he is known for raging out and rebelling at his concerts, encouraging the crowd to get wild and turn up and jump over hurdles and do all these type of things. This is what is being said. However, I did not see that taking place at this concert, so I'm not going to even speak on what he's done in the past. I did see him say, hey, someone's passed out, we need security over here, don't touch him, but he was still, within performing, but also making sure that this person received attention. I kind of feel like, yes, there was, the footage that we are seeing where we hear people screaming, help me, and we see the people mashed in there and, all this chaos and CPR being done. I feel like I don't know if that's something that he could see from where he was. I know it may look like it to us because the person filming is close and right there, and we can hear it and we can see it, but we don't really know what Travis's view was from where he was standing. You understand? At the end of the day, he saw that the person was getting medical attention. He still has a job to do. We don't know, this is the part where business and being humane comes into play. Yes, the humane side of him should have just been like, yo, let's hold it down, y'all. Let's make sure everybody's good. Stop the show, whatever the case. Pause it for a little bit. Then I also understand he's there to do a job. He's an artist. He has to, he has contracts that he signed, that if he doesn't fulfill his job, he can get sued and all these type of things. I don't know if he was necessarily aware that people were actually dead. And if he was, then that's crazy that he decided to continue after someone literally died watching his show. Again, like I said, I get it, and then I but overall, I do not think that the blame is solely on Travis Scott. I do believe that he could have done more. I do believe he could have done more to calm that situation. But again, he is just an artist. He is not responsible for crowd control. He is not responsible for how many heads are in that arena or whatever it was. He is not responsible for those things. He is responsible to get up on that stage and perform and entertain a crowd. Where was the security? Where was the people in the background? These are the people that were on the floor. I look at them more than I look at Travis, because you guys were there, you were witnessing it. Everybody, I'm sure, has these little earpieces in their ear to notify, hey, we got bodies dropping out here. This show needs to end. Now, it was said that someone did come on the stage and tell Travis that he needed to stop the show, and he said, well, who said that? And then continued to perform. That wasn't enough. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this man, I'm sure, has people he answers to. He has a team of people. Like I said, there's so many people responsible for this. It's not just Travis. If you want to point finger at Travis, his camp, security, staff, the venue, wherever. Everybody is held responsible. But I look more to the ones on the floor, because you guys were front in person. You had people jump, and the crowd too. I feel like they were insane. They were jumping on emergency vehicles while these people were trying to get help. That is just insane. There's no telling what these people were on in this crowd. It was just too much. I personally feel if that footage of those people breaking into that concert was in fact real, then I feel like the concert shouldn't have happened in the first place. When you are over capacity like that, and you have people on top of people to the point where literally they are getting crushed, the show should not have even happened. Because now this is a safety issue for everyone, and it should not have happened. Again, I understand he could have ended the show, but I also sit back and think, if you have the crowd already wilding out like that. And then he goes out and says, the show is over. Everybody go home. What do you think would have happened? You understand what I'm saying? He could have did more, but he's not solely responsible for these people's deaths. I feel like, you know, who else is there to blame? You understand what I'm saying? These people don't know who's behind the scenes. They don't know who took the tickets. They don't know who was supposed to be security. They don't know who is behind the scenes. So blame the one person that they do know is Travis Scott. You know what I'm saying? So why not blame him when there's so many other people that's involved that should be held accountable? All in all, like I said, I'm not saying he's not responsible. I just feel like he's not solely responsible. Everybody dropped the ball that night, and it should not have happened. That situation could have been avoided if there was a better crowd control, and if, you know, they didn't allow so many people in knowing that it was already a concern, but you guys continued and let it happen. And Travis' team, whoever was on that floor, again, you did not notify. His team was not notified so that they can get him off the stage, so that this crowd could have been regulated. It's just, it was just too much. But I do sincerely hope that everyone who was traumatized that night, hurt that night, to the families who lost someone that night, I send them nothing but healing energy, because this was tragic and it should not have happened. It shouldn't have ended this way. I am sure that young man, I'm sure Travis Scott did not want for something like this to happen. I know everybody's with their conspiracy theories, and even some people who were there said they felt very demonic, evil energy. Someone posted on Facebook the comparisons. Like I said, I'm not gonna go into all of that. And hey, it's not like it's impossible. I know there's some people there that are out there that practice these things. Listen, I don't know if it was a sacrifice or not. All I know is that we just need to pray for those that were involved, that are traumatized after that night, that are going to have to deal with this for a long, long time. So we just want to send them healing energy. We don't even want to think about the conspiracies, the craziness. Just be safe out there. It's truly a tragedy. And again, I don't think we should be so quick to hang Travis for the entire night. There was so many people involved that should be held accountable for such chaos taking place. People come to concerts to have fun and to enjoy themselves and go back home to their families. So going forward, I think we need to handle these things a lot better. I was even baffled that there was so many people there, like COVID never even existed. Like, what the hell? I just can't. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. As always, I thank you guys for watching. Make sure you follow me on all of my social medias. Everything will be in the description down below. And Jenny is out.